Hey guys, welcome to today's video, and today we're going to talk about why Linux is the best choice when it comes to privacy on the internet. Now, I had a question that came up a little while back that was stating that if Linux runs most of the hardware on the internet, and it does, it's responsible for running many banks, depending on the bank, of course. It's the operating system that is used to run the stock exchange. Most companies use Linux. Even Microsoft in their cloud application, Azure, gives you Linux options because they really are the very best options. But if it's so privacy oriented and so secure, why are there so many reports of hacks on these types of systems? Now that is something you have to kind of get an idea, get your mind around so you can understand it. It is not, as an example, if my server that hosts one of my websites becomes compromised, it's typically not really Linux that has become compromised. It is one of the applications running within Linux. Typically most web servers use PHP protocol, which is hackable. Right? That's why PHP gets updated so often. I see updates basically once a week almost to some way for fixing bugs and the like. And also websites are low-hanging fruit. There is much more that you can do by exploiting PHP errors or JavaScript errors or things like that. And for the home user, Linux is perfect because there is very little in the way of malware that has been written for Linux because, again, it's low-hanging fruit. Right? A hacker typically does not just want to get into a back door and delete files. They're looking for a payload today. 20, 30 years ago, the fun was in causing mischief, as it was referred to. A virus was fun because it would lock up somebody's computer system and force them to redo everything. But nobody really thought about making a whole lot of money doing that. Today it's all about let's encrypt everybody's files and force them to pay us to get them back because we know they have not done their due diligence and made sure that everything is secure and backed up, etc., etc., etc. Now, to hack in the back door on a Linux machine isn't possible because there isn't a back door. If you install something on your desktop called an SSH server because you want to use a backdoor, then you have to take measures to protect that. SSH is one of the most common ways in which hackers will get into websites. It's because somebody left the SSH server, which refers to secure shell, is what SSH stands for. It's a method of using a terminal to get a prompt, just like you would a DOS prompt or a Linux prompt, on another machine so that you can do things and hopefully do that as an administrator. But they get compromised because they leave them open. They leave the software unupdated. They do all sorts of things that make it easier for hackers to get in. Now, when you're dealing with big companies like Facebook, and I have nothing but a hate-hate relationship with Facebook, it is very difficult for them to be 100% secure. Well, nothing can be 100% secure, but security for them is very, very difficult because they're a big target. Just like Google is a big target. Amazon is a big target. There is a lot of money to be made by hacking these systems. So they have now and will always have a very uphill battle with regards to this. But for the user, turn on your firewall, block all inbound traffic, and you're good to go. Right? It's really that simple. Now, I don't advise going on to websites that are known to work to plant malware on systems. Right? That's just a bad idea. I know it's tempting. It's tempting to go places where you shouldn't go. But temptation always leads to problems. If you are the average person and you search normal websites, you stay out of like pornographic sites. Those are high target sites. Certain types of gaming sites can be high target sites. And essentially, anything that has to do with the pirate world, you're going to be just fine. If you're hitting Pirates Bay and you get some malware on your system, well, it really is your fault. Antivirus software is not very effective anyway, but for Windows, it's a first line of self-defense because Windows is so susceptible to being hacked, to being virused, to everything. And when the majority of the private world runs Windows, that's why they became the hacking target. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. Have yourselves a fantastic day. Don't forget to check out our Patreon account. We really do need your help to bring you some more great videos. Subscribe to the channel, shoot us off a like, hit the notification bell, and I will talk to you guys next time. Ciao.